My name is Eric, and my project is on the economic crisis and how it has affected society today.
I can't afford to see my family poor, but still I can't afford to do the shit I did before. I can't afford to lose everything I built. If you try to stop my shine, then you're bound to get killed. Cause I can't afford it, I can't afford it. I hear the Lord speaking, but it sounds distorted. I can't afford it, I can't afford it. That's why I leave my pain in the booth when I record it.
10-10-80 would've pushed this lady.
I know Americans are concerned about the adjustments that are taking place in our financial markets. At the White House and throughout my administration, we're focused on them. And we're working to reduce disruptions and minimize the impact of these financial market developments on the broader economy. I've been in close touch with Secretary Paulson throughout this weekend and this morning. I appreciate the work that the Treasury Department and the Federal Reserve and the Securities Exchange Commission and major financial institutions here and around the world are doing to promote stability in the financial systems. As policymakers, we're focused on the health of the financial system as a whole. In the short run, adjustments in the financial markets can be painful, both for the people concerned about their investments and for the employees of the affected firms.
Well, it's affected our standard of living, and we're in arrears on our mortgage because of the crisis.
Really affected my extended family. My brother was out of work for almost a year because he got laid off. My niece was out of work for 3 months because she got laid off.
It affects all families because things are too expensive. People have a hard time of making a living, or with the economic situation the way it is.
Absolutely, the crisis has affected my workplace because I'm a school teacher. And as everyone knows, in LA Unified, we've lost hundreds and thousands of employees to the layoffs. So, and also our budgets have been cut. So we're being asked to do more with less.
Yes, work is a lot slower, a lot less activity.
Traveling down a hazardous route, had a family to feed, so I became the man of the house, cause I couldn't keep living life recklessly. God MC is who I'm destined to be, so please keep in mind next time when we shake hands, understand that you're looking at a made man.
I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather. Before we go get barbecue, I just wanted to make a brief statement about the economy. Obviously, we woke up this morning and saw that the markets are still in turmoil. Not only are we seeing the stock market go down, but there is still great danger of the credit markets locking up, and we've seen that the contagion is spreading to all parts of the globe. Europe is having some of the same problems that we're having here in the States. Asia is being affected. It is a reminder that the rescue package that was passed last week is not the end of our efforts to deal with the economy. It's just the beginning.
Everyday life, I'm sure, is stressful for a lot of people. For me, it hasn't made a big change because of the fact that I'm retired.
Adjusted on all my spending habits and cut back on a lot of the things we spend the money on.
Well, some of the changes that we have tried to make is to cut back on unnecessary expenses, sort of like eating out less, watching where our money goes a little bit better, and just overall trying to be more diligent about managing our money.
I think he's done a lousy job, and I think he pulled a big boner with a lot of people, with a lot of promises before he was elected. He hasn't carried out any of the things that he's promised, and first of all, I think he's a lousy president. He is not my president. He may be some people's president, but not mine.
I think the president is attempting to do a good job, but I think that the crisis is very deep and very widespread, and that it's going to take a whole lot longer than one term the presidency to find out if the recovery that he approved is going to work or if it's just going to get us deeper into debt.
No, I don't. I think he actually is engineering it.
Can't afford to see my family poor, but still I can't afford to do the shit I did before. I can't afford to lose everything I built. If you try to stop my shine, then you're bound to get killed. Cause I can't afford it, I can't afford it. I hear the Lord speaking, but it sounds distorted. I can't afford it, I can't afford it. That's why I leave my pain in the booth when I record.
No, I don't.
Not in particular, because I think this has been going, it's been coming forward for the last 50 years. Because when we started farming jobs and work out to the Japanese, the foreign countries, it's hurt the American worker big time. Because the work that we're sending overseas, we took the jobs away from the people here, sent it overseas, now they're bringing the same job, or the work back, or the goods, trying to sell them to the people that they took the jobs away from.
No, I don't blame any one person. I think a lot of it has to do with, in my opinion, the greed of many of the corporations and insurance companies and investment banking. I think that the economic crisis has a lot to do with just bad management all around.
10-10-80 would've pushed this lady, go loose this baby on the world so shady. Tote two's crazy, one dude crazy. My uncle got whacked now, there's no changing. Don't try and save it, I can't live basic. I try to be patient, if I mean it, I'll say it. Walking like I talk, gotta gather up my thoughts while I'm lighting up this reefer in this beam I never caught. I'm grinding for my kids through this drama I fought. Came from OC to NY with talent and I hope. The hope became a dream, dream turned into a scene of me being kept for